chairman of the National Assembly Departmental Committee on Finance and Planning has defended the first reading of the Finance Bill 2025 in Parliament despite the ongoing public hearings. Kuria Kimani, who denies that Parliament is rushing the passage of the bill, says the move is procedural and within the stipulated timelines pursuant to the standing orders of the House. Here's Seth Olale with that report.
With some Kenyans raising concerns about why the Finance Bill 2025 rushed through its first reading in Parliament on Tuesday, 27th May 2025, while public hearing sessions on the bill are still ongoing, the National Assembly Departmental Committee on Finance and Planning has stepped in to clear the air.
There is nothing unprocedural. There is already a precedence to this resolution made by the House on the 13th of February, and this is essentially supposed to especially fast track, critical bills when the House is on recess, and therefore this gives the power to the Speaker the power to make such communication, and this was done procedurally through this ruling on Monday, the 12th of May 2025.
The committee, which is still receiving memoranda from various entities in the finance, manufacturing, legal and trade sectors, among others, has refuted claims that Parliament is rushing the passage of the bill.
There's going to be a lot of engagements, and Parliament is a house of debate, so the first reading should not worry anybody. That is just a procedural of any bill that is committed before the National Assembly.
With majority of entities opposing certain clauses in the bill, including a controversial provision that would allow the KRA Commissioner General automatic access to trade secrets and personal information of taxpayers, the Parliamentary Finance Watchdog has pledged to seriously consider the views of the majority, rejecting claims that the public hearing sessions are merely a formality.
I think we've been very consistent for the bills that you've done, and we have always considered the views of the public. We have been very, very consistent on that.
The report of Finance Bill 2024 entirely guarded the views of the Kenyans, exceptional of the politics that came around it, and it was thwarted not because of anything, but the real report guarded the views of stakeholders and Kenyans at large.
Even as public hearings on both the Virtual Assets Providers Bill and the Finance Bill 2025 gain momentum in Nairobi, members of the public will also have an opportunity to address their concerns when the Departmental Committee on Finance traverses 10 counties. Seth Olale, Citizen TV, Nairobi County.